Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Knight's Helm. This is Kuros Paladin and we're doing just fine here in the city. It is a crisp winter evening here in Knight's Helm. Real world here, it's New Year's Day and I had a fun time New Year's Eve. Got to hang out with some friends and I hope everybody had a good time on New Year's Eve, and a safe time as well, of course. So, without further ado, why don't we just go ahead and jump in? And I've been thinking about some of the things to do with the city, and I know I was saying I was going to put some landmarks in here next to the World Trade Center, and I think I know what I'm going to do now. It is not going to be a landmark. It is about time we get a train station. Now, I have been looking for some good assets online of train stations to build. There's a lot of good ones out there, but unfortunately, you need the vanilla train station if you want intercity trains to work. It's kind of annoying, but that's just the way it is. So we're going to use the giant or the giant station, not the terminal. And we're going to drop it right here. And it's going to be a little bit unrealistic in the sense that the track is going to go underground for quite some distance, unfortunately. But I also want to level this out so that the train station is just a little bit... or the track, I should say, isn't too awkward. I'm also going to raise, once this autosave goes, there we go, I'm going to raise, and I selected the wrong one. I want to raise that. Come on, that, and that to the height of that one. Okay. And then we're going to do our level tool on that and level out on this. So the Empire State Building is going to be a little bit weird, but we can now also do a little bit of smoothing on this side, so it isn't that awkward. Okay. Okay, we're going to do a little more futzing because this is just a little bit weird, so we'll bring that up. There we go. And we'll bring this one up just a little bit too. Okay. And that one up just a little bit. Okay. That should do it. Alright. One day I am going to work on the height of the World Trade Center and the roads that are around it. Something weird going on there as well. I'm just curious what happens if... Well, that sent it way down. That was not where I wanted it to go. So, okay, well, I said I was going to work on a train station. Let's work on the train station. So let's go ahead. We're just going to plunk down the station. I'm going to put it right in the middle here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost like I planned this out because, yes, I did. And these lines, yes, they're going to go burrow. They're going to burrow all the way under Paladin Park, and they're going to pop up over here. When they come this direction, they're going to pop up. They're going to burrow all the way underneath this north branch of the river, and they're going to pop up over here as well. I just don't want a swath of track going through the city. And, of course, I also don't want it to interfere with this that I spent a lot of time trying to get to work right. So, okay, so now that we have the station down, let's go ahead and I'm going to connect this track. And I'm going to connect this track. And you may have seen the parallel mod tool. This is a tool that is very handy for doing things. For instance, if you just want parallel roads, it's really great when you're laying out freeways, because it'll put your one direction one way and it'll put the other one the other direction. And you just have to lay it out once. You don't have to try and get them to line up next to each other. But it can also be used for double decking, which is what I do plan to use in the future to double deck some of the railroad tracks so that I can separate the freight traffic from the passenger traffic. But for right now, we don't have quite enough of either to worry about that. Another thing that I like to do is if you're coming in to visit the city, you are way over here at this end. It's just what I do. So I try to put my intercity trains on their own platform so that they don't interfere with my own intra-city track. So we're going to do that. We're also going to continue down, but I don't know why it doesn't look... It says space is occupied. Oh, because it's trying to go through that park. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll go all the way to here, because I have to go underneath this, and I also have to go underneath the basin here of the park. I hope that doesn't create an above ground... Nope, it doesn't. That is really far down, isn't it? And it's just gonna come right along here. So I am still 18 meters below the surface. Now I'm 9 meters below the surface. And we're gonna come out to here. And we're finally gonna pop up. I'm going to have to do a little bit because if I want that road to continue out, it's not going to be able to. So we'll do this and we'll actually pop up. Now we're at ground level. And I would like to make certain somehow I'm straight. So let me do this. I'm going to build a section of straight track where I want it. So right about here is good. We're going to bulldoze some of that. We're going to go back to this. We're going to go underground again. And our curve track. And we're going to line up right with that. And I do have straight slope, so I hope it didn't really do what I wanted, but oh well. Alright, and then we're going to build our junction here. Now, if you've never done junctions with rail, you want to make certain that the longest possible train can sit on any one of these segments without interfering or getting in the way. Of existing traffic out there. So that it can sit on one of the Ys without causing any issues. I'm going to have it run parallel for just a little bit. Oops, there we go. So actually I should have did that first, because now I can just use the curve tool, come up to there, and then connect to that. And that curve it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And then we'll just go ahead and actually what I would really like to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take advantage of road anarchy and make that look a little bit more realistic there. There. Yeah, that looks like a more realistic Y. Alright, so that gets that side. Then we just need to do the other side, of course. So to do that, again, I'm going to have a small bit of parallel track. And then I'm just going to bring that down. That's a little bit too far. How about right about here? Well, actually, we'll just... I'm overanalyzing this. I have my parallel right here. Do that, and now we'll do our curved section. If my road guideline will actually show up. There it is. there, right to there, and then we're going to turn off bending and enable the anarchy. Boom, there we go. Put these back to what they're supposed to be, and boom. Oh, wait, oh, not quite, not quite. Okay, put these back, disable bending, and bring that one right into there. Excellent. Okay, now it's what we're looking for. Excellent. Okay, so actually trains will probably start using that all of a sudden, because I do allow intercity trains. And then I don't know if I'm ever going to use all, effectively 12 platforms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. So I'm going to let the intercity trains battle it out on these last 2 platforms. Unfortunately, that means that office tower has to go. I need to get under this subway line here. And then I'm still going to need to go way down because I need to get under this river. Or do I have... Yeah, I have that tunnel I have to get under. But let's see if I can do that by just staying at this level. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Because then, coming over here... Yep. Where is that other track? Okay, so there's that track. So really, I should probably start planning where this is going to come out. Oh, okay, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. I can build rail networks outside of my city limits. Oh, I didn't want it underground, though. Bulldoze, underground. There we go. I don't want it underground. There we go. Yeah, this is cheating a little bit because I'm outside of my current boundaries. But... Oh. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, I just happened to pick a hill. Huh. Alright, let's just take that node and make it the same height as that node. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Much later in the game, I'm going to make these tracks much more realistic in their leveling. Because right now they can be basically roller coasters. And that's not very common, of course, for a real world rail line. I'm probably making an issue for myself because I'm probably going to want an interchange here at one point. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this into the city limits. And now I'm going to go to that. And I'm going to see if I can find where'd that other segment go. There it is. Well, okay, I guess I don't need to curve that much, but I am going to go underground. Straight slope isn't really doing what I would hope it would. Where is that? There it is right there. So we want to curve. And then straight from this, right to that. And connect. Excellent. Okay, so now we have a rail line there. So now, that will also help me get some tourists into the city. So I may have actually had some visitors already. Let's see. Nope, nobody yet. Okay. But they got to start way at the edge of the map and make their way in, so... Okay. And then another thing that I am going to do, just because I don't want it to happen, this is another great thing about Traffic Manager, President Edition, is on this segment of track, no freight trains. This segment of track, no freight trains. And then way down here, because I don't want them using it as a shortcut, way over here, boom, no freight trains. Boom, boom. Okay, excellent. So now I don't have to worry about freight trains getting in there. Okay, and then one last thing I saw over here was I also had some leveling issues here. Yeah, that look a little bit awkward. So let's go ahead and take let's take that one and see if we can make it the same height as this. Oop. I don't know why. I never seem to actually click that button. There we go. Whoa! Okay, that's a little bit unrealistic from what I was hoping for. Let's see if I can use the terrain tool to make that a little bit better. And then we'll just go and use the smoothing tool. There we go. And then how does this side look? This looks fairly good, but we'll just to make certain that I want it to be the same height as that. There, that looks good. Actually, what I would really like is that to be the same height as that one, and bring this one, this one, this one, and this one to the same height as that one. There we go. That's a little bit better. And again, in the future, once I actually get developed out here, I'll work on making certain that looks a little bit better. Okay, so one day we'll have our inaugural train visit our station, our World Trade Center station. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and do that? Well, actually, it is in Steel Canyon, so let's name it the Steel Canyon Station. And the bonus about this station is it has a metro line in it as well. So what I could even do, if I really wanted to, I could have a metro line serving this. I already have a metro stop there, I have a metro stop here, but it would make it a lot easier for people to get to the rest of my city. So what I think I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to just have a short metro segment that connects from here to right around here. And then from here, I don't want to do a multiple lines on one tube. It just causes problems. So I gotta pause, because if I don't, then the line gets messed up. We're gonna delete that and that. We're gonna put in the let's put in the no, I'm gonna put in the cross one. We're gonna put it in right here. We're gonna reconnect this, and we're gonna reconnect this. It's too short. There we go. We're going to add a stop there. We're going to add a stop there. By the way, if you use these if you've seen me use these and you can't get the stations to work, read the description of this particular two-platform metro station if you use it. There's another mod that you have to have installed. I think it's the multi-stop or multi-platform mod. I can't remember the name of it. And then you have to read the description of that. You may have to use the shift key while you're trying to place stations down. So just a little bit of advice there if you do plan to use this mod. But I do like the fact that you can get those stations like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll come out to, I don't know, about here. And then we'll go back to our curve. We'll hit to that and connect right in. Excellent. And then on this side, what do I want to do? It would be really weird to have a stop here and a stop here, but this is kind of a, oh, why not? Why not? I've entombed another train forever underground again, too. Let's see. If I put it that way, I want it this way. Yeah. I would normally never have two stations that close to each other, but I think it'll be fine. It will be fine. It's a down... Oh, that did not actually connect. There we go. There. This is going to be a downtown office core, so of course there's going to be metro stops all over the place. Cannot find path, cannot find path. Okay, hang on. Did I not connect that? Okay. Let's try this again. To there. Up. Select that. Drag. I saw it. Add stop. There. Add stop. Okay. And come on. Come on. I saw it there. Add stop. Excellent. Okay. And then I want there. 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 And there. That's probably going to be my shortest metro line in the entire city. Okay. So, last thing I want to do this episode is I'm going to extend this freeway out. I'm going to put a diverging diamond interchange right here. So, that's what I'm going to do. If I can remember where that diverging diamond is, there it is right there. But obviously it's not going that direction, it is going this direction. And wow, this thing is a lot wider than I remember. Oh well, it will have to do. I don't know if I want to... Yeah. Yep. I did it. Okay. So... Okay. 3-lane with sound barrier. I don't know why I'm there underground. I'm gonna put some sound barriers up there. And then this has to come out. Oh, so here I'll show the... I'm gonna show off. I don't remember whose this was. Except 22 is the wrong number. So this is the distance apart that they will be. And I want to toggle node snapping. And you'll see, now it's giving me the freeway two directions. And then you saw I clicked that arrow, which means that the other one that's below my mouse cursor right now will be the opposite direction. And look at that. I don't have to fiddle with trying to come up with making them line up. The tool just did it for me, and it makes it a lot easier, obviously. So it's a great tool. Okay. And then I'm just going to take that. I think I want to have it end. Well, it will end here. I'm not really sure I want a bridge because there's a freeway bridge right here. For now, it's going to end here, but I just wanted to give people another way to get in and out of the city. So that's all done. Off camera, between episodes, I am going to do all my lane arrows and connectors. That's what they really are, lane connectors. I keep calling them arrows. But I'm going to do the lane connectors on this diverging diamond so that they're all correct. But you don't have to watch that. I want to come over here and see if my train station actually has anybody. 15 people. Well, I don't know if those are train people on the train or if those are people in the metro. Let's see if there's anybody on the platform. There is nobody standing on the platform. Nobody. Oh well. Brand new train station, nobody wants to use it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do something else. We're gonna put down... Actually, we're gonna give people another reason to get there, and we're gonna make it one of my other favorite Art Deco buildings, the Woolworth building. And that I would love to put right there, but of course that will block any future station or track. Actually, how much would it block? It would only block those two. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought I had road anarchy enabled. It looks like it's over the road, but it isn't. Okay. So yeah, it would block those two tracks. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, look at that. It fit. Oh, it fits right here. Well, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to put that. We're going to put it right here, because then I think I'm going to put a pathway between the station and all this. So, boom. There we go. Yeah, and then I'm going to put a pathway through here. Now, I don't know how well it's going to work because it's on that weird angle, but I probably have to start way over here again, don't I? Well, let's see what happens. All the way to here. Okay, that connects. It's a little bit awkward there. Yeah. Oh well, it's hidden. Nobody sees it. It'll be our little secret. Nobody will see it, right? In fact, just to make certain nobody sees it, we will do this. We'll put down... Whoa. We'll just line it with some trees here. We'll call it Alder Path, because it's all these alder trees. Haha. And something else that I've done with these train stations in the past is you can play with road anarchy and actually get pathways right to each of the platforms. You can build these pedestrian pathways right to each of the platforms, and the Sims will actually use them. They don't go through the station, they just go directly to their platform, so you can have them go straight from the street, or straight from their platform straight to the street if you'd like, and vice versa. So there we go. Nice little tree-lined pathway to hide the fact that it's a little uneven. So we got a train station in, we extended our freeway, and gave the city another entrance to the freeway. I'm going to end the episode here just because we're running at 29 minutes. And I want to say thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. And have a happy new year. And I know that it's already going to be probably a week into the new year for you by the time you see this, but it's New Year for me right now. If you didn't know, I do record my episodes a little bit in advance, so if you ever see like I'm not doing something that you are asking me to do in the comments, it's just because I probably already recorded the next couple of episodes, so it might take a couple of episodes for me to actually get to what you're requesting. And I would love to see suggestions and other things from you in the comments, so please leave some comments below letting me know what you'd like to see done in the city and what you would like to just what you like, what you're seeing, and if you'd like me to try something different other than what I'm doing. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care and bye.